Day one of construction is underway for the Walnut Street Bridge. The bridge will be closed for around 18 months as crews make repairs. News 12's Lillian Yee spoke with locals about the construction and taking the alternate route on the Veterans Bridge.
The Walnut Street Bridge originally opened in 1891 and has become a well-known landmark in the city of Chattanooga. However, because it's been around for quite some time, leaders say it is in desperate need of a renovation.
Like when you think of Chattanooga, you think aquarium, walking bridge, and other stuff like that. So it kind of sucks that it's going, but I think it's for the better, you know, because it's going to be safer. So
one member of the community shared with us about how emotional this change is for her.
It's such a wonderful attraction that I'm really going to miss it. I'm emotional about it. I was on the bridge last night with a lot of people that were there. It got really, really windy, but just listening to the singer that was there, Matt Hicks, and listening to him playing his music, it just really made me tear up.
Currently, there is a new open lane on the Veterans Bridge to serve as an alternative route during construction.
Personally, I'm really excited to have it getting revamped and kind of fixed up. I think it'll be a really nice addition. I'm also sad because I look forward to walking the bridge every summer when the weather gets warmer.
Again, the project is projected to take around 18 months and is planned to reopen in the fall of 2026. Reporting in Chattanooga, I'm Lillian Yee, News 12.
Thank you so much, Lillian. We will keep you informed during the long process and hope to be at the unveiling coming up in 2026. A controversial bill being advanced by a Hamilton County lawmaker is continuing to receive pushback tonight. State Bill 836, sponsored by Senator Bo Watson, would give local schools the option to not enroll students if they are undocumented. He argues that this is necessary because of rising attendance and tighter budgets across the state. However, opponents of the bill feel that it is discriminatory against those students. Several of them went to Senator Bo Watson's church over the weekend to hand out flyers branded as prayer requests. They urge his fellow parishioners to oppose the legislation. Take a listen.
I don't feel that children, as a mother personally, should be told that their education doesn't matter, that their futures don't matter. And I could not even begin to fathom coming home and telling my child that they're no longer welcome at their school, that they no longer matter to the state of Tennessee because of where they were born.
3 no's.
The bill will be heard by committees in both Tennessee House and Senate this week. Walker County voters will decide tomorrow on the continuation of a 1-cent sales tax that funds school improvements. This eSplost went in place in 1997. It helps cover school facility upgrades, among other key projects. Unlike capital funds from the state, which only covers certain expenses, local schools rely on eSplost to fill the funding gap. If approved, the tax will continue supporting these projects without raising property taxes. About 65% of the revenue comes from the Walker County residents, while 35% is generated by visitors and non-residents. Supporters say it is critical for maintaining school infrastructure, while opponents question spending priorities. The Chattanooga Fire Department was sharpening their skills over the weekend. News 12's Jesse Farley joins us now live in the studio to tell us more about their training. Jesse.
Well, Kay, this training was between the Chattanooga Fire Department and actually some members from the Cleveland Fire Department that both participated in a rope technician course. Now, this class is designed to heighten current rope skills. Now, many people are trained to go vertical on ropes, yet this class teaches you how to go horizontal. One exercise they did was a simulated canyon rescue at Finley Stadium. This exercise consists of a victim on one side of the canyon that has to be extracted horizontally through the air to get to the ambulance. You're taking a look at it on your screen right there. Now, this simulated victim traveled around 300 feet across Finley Stadium for this exercise. The course also teaches more advanced nautiques and ways to move along rope without a team's support. Classes like these provide deeper resources for first responders and also allow them to respond safely to more situations. Reporting live, I'm Jesse Farley, News 12.
Thank you so much, Jesse. We appreciate it. At least 42 deaths are blamed on a powerful storm system that tore across the country over the past few days. Multiple states were hit with tornadoes, wildfires, and even dust storms. There have been around 80 reports of tornadoes across central and southern U.S. since Friday. This is video footage showing a moment a tornado destroyed several 500-foot chicken houses in Gordo, Alabama, as the powerful system tore across the U.S. We're going to have much more on the forecast coming up with Austin a little bit later on in the broadcast. In honor of St. Patrick's Day, we wanted to show you a few tiny patients who are celebrating today. These pictures were taken at Park Ridge East Hospital. The staff says these lucky charms are spreading joy in their best green today. Also, at the Tennessee Aquarium, the penguins found the end of the rainbow at Penguins Rock. The Tennessee Aquarium's Gentoo and Macaroni penguins were very busy today celebrating St. Patrick's Day. You can check them out throughout the year at tnaqua.org. Coming up a little bit later on Prime News, are you one of the 4% of Americans who have a car payment of $1,000? Tonight we take a look at what is driving up vehicle prices. But first, we learn more about a program designed to help Hamilton County students with funding. We explain next and what's right with our schools right here on Prime News at 7.
Hardee's new chicken cordon bleu sandwich. The goodness of crispy hand-breaded chicken, thin sliced ham, melty Swiss, and creamy honey mustard on a freshly toasted bun. Indulgence you'll only find at Hardee's.
What will you find at E.F. Brandon Furniture? Solid wood bedrooms and dining rooms, custom sofas and sectionals, including American-made leather, and talented interior designers ready to help you achieve that perfect look. E.F. Brannon, committed to quality home furnishings and exceptional value, with brands that are both beautiful and durable. A room full or a house full, all at 25% off. E.F. Brannon Furniture, Highway 153 across from Northgate. Family owned since 1988.
Celebrate spring with blooming savings at Hamrick's Spring Savings Event. A huge selection of Ruby horsepower items, only $25. Spring mini flags and sass mats, just $5. Solar lighting, only $19.98. New arrivals of garden decor, 50% off. Easter home decor, 60% off. Select spring home and garden items, just $10. And ladies branded pants, shorts, capris, and skirts, only $14.98. Don't miss these spring savings at Hamrick's.
Make new memories each time you visit and find your joy at the Tennessee Aquarium.
Title Max got your money, your real money.
Get started at TitleMax.com and turn your title into cash. Get up to $6,500 today using your car title. Most credit types accepted.
I got $5,000 with my car title from TitleMax.com.
Visit TitleMax.com today to find out how much you can get.
I got $2,500 from TitleMax.com.
Life is full of options, but when it comes to cash, the choice is clear.
Get your title back with TitleMax.
Strawberries and springtime go hand in hand. Now at Hardee's, they come together with a hint of lemon in our famous buttermilk biscuits. Hardee's Strawberry Lemon Biscuits, served warm, drizzled in icing all day long.
Closed captioning by Johnson Audiology. Professional, affordable, local. Prime News at 7. This is the place for the Tennessee Valley and North Georgia's only live local news at 7.
Welcome back, everyone. 3 Hamilton County schools teamed up to craft strategic funding plans that could change the way they secure resources in the future. News 12's Timbra Williams gives us a progress report in tonight's What's Right with Our Schools.
The Bessie Smith Cultural Center was buzzing with excitement as the School Resource Development Institute wrapped up their very first program designed to help Hamilton County students with funding and much more.
Part of the grants team at Hamilton County, and this past year we decided to do more to help our schools because we do a lot at the central level. We wanted to help our schools to develop skills to raise funding, to bring in grants, to bring in donations to support projects. And so how that started was to do some research, see what schools are bringing in money, which ones need a little help, and develop a curriculum to help train them to have a sustainable effort.
Teams from Woodmore Elementary, Red Bank Middle School, and Ooltewah High School came together to create a strategic plan on funding.
And so much growth with them just learning how to put on a fundraising campaign, how to write a grant, how to get out there and build connections with community members, potential donors, elected officials who could help support their projects.
After independent review, each school walked away with a $10,000 grant so that they can put their plans into action. It's a big win for our Hamilton County schools.
For them today is a next step for them, is getting their name out there to pitch their project, but also to make those connections, because that is the ultimate goal today and why we are having the pitch event, because when they finish their pitch, they have a booth where people can come over and give them their card. Make a connection with them, write a check if they want to. Anyone watching this can write a check if they want to. Just call the school and connect with them that way. But it's not, like we said, it's not always the money. Sometimes it's just a partnership and coming alongside.
Congratulations to these schools for their hard work and dedication on making a difference. Reporting in Chattanooga, I'm Timber Williams, News 12.
Thank you so much, Timbrel. Great story there. If you know of something positive that is happening in our schools, we'd love to hear about it. All you need to do is go to our website at WDEF.com and click on the What's Right with Our Schools link and simply fill out the form. We'd love to visit your school. All right, let's check back in with our Chief Meteorologist, Austin Onick. He's standing by with more on our forecast.
Blissfully quiet compared to about 48 hours ago. Patriot Concrete camera showing traffic heavy on both directions of I-24 through downtown and looking off towards Signal Mountain. Decently clear in the distance. Very dry air in place once again. Northeasterly winds and temperatures just below 60 degrees thanks to that passing storm system giving us some cooler conditions. 40s into western North Carolina, 50s and 60s throughout much of the rest of the region, and with high pressure pushing wind offshore that's keeping the moisture down into the Gulf of Mexico. There's nothing else coming up our direction for right now, but we will be seeing our next storm system on approach in the next couple of days. Mainly just clear skies tonight, a few clouds from time to time. You will not need the rain protection anytime soon, but getting into around Wednesday could be the potential of some stronger weather. Nothing like what we saw this weekend. And as an added bonus, about a month and a half ahead of hurricane season, we've got a disturbance in the Atlantic. Will that amount to anything? We'll talk more about it coming up on Prime News.
Thank you, Austin. Also straight ahead on Prime News, auto loans have hit a record high. What is driving up the prices? We explain next on Prime News at 7.
Know what's happening in the news and what to expect in the weather wherever you are with the News 12 app. Download it for free and customize it to see the news you want. The News 12 app. This is the place for local news.
Hamilton in Chattanooga at Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Auditorium from April 22nd to May 4th. Get tickets at TivoliChattanooga.com.
I'm Mike Rowe, and this is the most honest commercial you're going to see all week.
Today, we're waterproofing a basement.
How long do you think this problem has been a problem?
Well, actually, the homeowner told us that she's lived here for 42 years, and when they first moved in, they had water issues.
Yeah.
That is like your telltale sign of like, hey, I'm having an issue, and that's when people should call.
Get a free and honest inspection with AFS, a groundworks company.
Here for you, I'm gonna be here, right here for you. Don't you have no fear, I'm right here for you. I'm right here for you. I'll be here for you when you need me.
Create your perfect room for relaxing, entertaining, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
Hamilton in Chattanooga at Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Auditorium from April 22nd to May 4th. Get tickets at TivoliChattanooga.com.
Prime News at 7. This is the place for the Tennessee Valley and North Georgia's only live local news at 7.
Welcome back, everyone. Americans are carrying a record amount of credit card debt, and that's not the only money they owe. Auto loan defaults have also hit a record. Andreas Gutierrez has the story.
How much are you paying each month?
$930.
Troubling times on the American road. 2 years ago, Alejandra Graciola bought her EV for $60,000. Is that pretty high for you? I mean, does it break your budget?
It is.
Graciola is on a loan. In 2024, more than 4% of auto loan holders had car payments of $1,000 or more. That's up from 1% in 2020.
And almost $1,000 for a car is just, it's a little crazy, but...
Driving up prices, a double whammy of rising vehicle costs and higher finance costs to buy them.
If we look at the average price people are paying for a new vehicle, it's north of $47,000. On used, it's $25,000.
With the economy showing signs of stress, Jessica Caldwell of Edmond says borrowers are feeling the pinch.
So people that are kind of in the middle of their loan, they may be hitting the point where cost of living has gotten to them and they can no longer make these payments.
And that's happening at a record level. 6.6% of vehicle owners with subprime loans were at least 60 days past due on payments. Those loans coming with higher interest rates for buyers with limited income or credit scores. To make ends meet, more Americans are opting for longer repayment plans. In 2024, a record 66% of new cars were financed for 72 months or longer.
People that on average are underwater, over $6,000 on their car loan, and they're rolling that into their next vehicle loan. And once that happens, it becomes a real hard cycle to get out of.
Another speed bump, surging rates for insurance and repairs. While tariffs threaten to add more sticker shock, the price of North American-made vehicles estimated to jump $2,000 to $12,000.
I wanted my car, I got it in. Now I'm stuck with it.
For Alejandra Graciola, not having a car is not an option, despite the cost.
I mean, we got to do what we got to do now, The
cost to keep on rolling.
That was Andreas Gutierrez reporting. Thank you. Coming up later tonight on Prime News, 42 people are dead after a powerful storm unleashed multiple tornadoes over the weekend. Details on the aftermath ahead at 7:30. But first, we're going to have Austin's forecast coming up right after the break.
Why do you bust the tables? Why do you pack the orders? Why do you work through breakfast, lunch, dinner, and breakfast? Well, when it's your business, you're all in. And no one's all in with you like EPB. Only EPB is all in with 100% fiber fast internet that's always your best value. Plus experts all in to help you 24/7. Because we're all in this together. EPB for your business. We're all in.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside, or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day, Food City.
Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event to save on an award-winning new Nissan like Kicks, J.D. Power's most dependable small SUV, Sentra, a Consumer Reports top pick, and Rogue, a Consumer Guide Best Buy 11 years in a row. All for under $30,000 at the Nissan Now sales event. Now get a low $209 per month lease or get up to $1,250 total savings on the 2025 Nissan Sentra.
America was built on hard work, strength, and integrity. At Quality Fence, we don't just believe in those values, we live them. While other companies may import from overseas, we stand firm. We import nothing from China. We buy from American companies, meaning there's no rising prices from tariffs and no supply chain delays. Just strong, reliable fences and access control products to protect your home and business. Right now, get your fence installed with no interest and no payment for 1 full year. Visit fence.net to take advantage of this limited time offer.
We all have a friend who loves the McDonald's hot, crispy Filet-O-Fish. My friend, you could be that friend.
Friends don't let friends miss buy one, add one for $1 on these classics.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hi, I'm Jeff Wilson. I'm an energy efficiency expert. And if you've been living with a cold, drafty home with high energy bills, it's time you take a hard look at USA Premium Foam Insulation.
USA Insulation.
Watch News 12 live on your Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, or Google TV. And stay up to date on the latest video stories by downloading the WDEF News 12 app today. From the EPB Fiber Optics Weather Center, your News 12 AccuWeather forecast.
Potential of severe weather in our semi-near future, not like what we saw this weekend, but still the potential out there. Sunset on approach and a beautiful evening from the Plainview Outdoor Advertising Camera on the EPB Fiber Optics Weather Cam network around 1:53. Traffic moving along well at the bottom of your screen. Temperatures at the airport back to the high 50s. Very much on the dry side once again. Northeasterly winds are going to again be giving us some possible chill out there for the rest of the evening. Yes, we have a disturbance in the Atlantic. No, it is nowhere close to hurricane season, and as of right now, this is not expected to be a problem. 10% possibility of developing over the next several days. It's moving into very dry air, and our severe weather maker from this weekend, as it approaches this storm system, probably going to shred this, so there's not much left of it, and the National Hurricane Center is not planning on issuing any further statements unless it really starts to develop. High pressure over the Gulf of Mexico, keeping things very calm and dry. Next storm system on the way, and for Wednesday, maybe the potential of some stronger weather coming through. Not expecting anything for tonight, likewise tomorrow. But then by Wednesday, we start to see a marginal threat of severe weather heading our way. Again, that's about a category 1 out of 5. Nowhere close to what we saw earlier this weekend. And then for Sunday, another possibility of severe weather back to the west of us, but starting off over the Red River Valley and then heading our direction, we could be seeing the potential for some more severe weather again on Sunday. So for right now, the possibility is going to be Wednesday late into early Thursday. Temperatures will be very mild for the next couple of days and then dropping on down into the lower 50s for highs on Thursday. So a bit of a downturn there. And we'll be watching that potential for severe weather coming up as we go into the weekend. Our Beltone weather question of the day, we kept this up through the weekend just to see how many folks voted on here. Do you or your household have a severe weather plan ready to go? Meaning, do you know what to do and how to protect yourself when warnings are issued? Very nice to see that well over 70% of people say yes. We'll have another weather question coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, okay?
Thank you so much, Austin. Always great to have a plan, folks. We have much more ahead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You're watching News 12.
Your local Ford dealer presents America's all-time best-selling SUV, Ford Explorer. The rugged and capable Bronco family. The fun, fuel-efficient Ford Escape. And the spirited all-electric Mustang Mach-E. Want more? See your local Ford dealer. Right now, save up to $4,750 on select Bronco Sport models, only at your local Ford dealer.
Hey there, it's Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee Vols wide receiver. You know what's as tough as my game on the field? Permanent metal roofing from Best Buy Metals. Say goodbye to worries about weather damage and hello to a lifetime of protection. Best Buy Metals will have your custom fit roof manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metals showroom or even drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0.9% APR on 2025 Sierra 1500 models. Or get over $5,300 total value on select Sierra 1500 models.
Check in your vote for Lee Company in News 12's 2025 Viewers' Choice Awards. All you need for your home or facility since 1944. Visit WDEF.com to vote Lee Company for Best Electrician. Set your sights on voting for In Focus Eye Care in News 12's 2025 Viewers' Choice Awards. Your eye care needs to get in focus. Visit WDEF.com to vote In Focus Eye Care for Best Optometry Practice.
Tonight on Prime News, new details in the search for a missing college student in the Dominican Republic. And closed to traffic, day one in repairs for Chattanooga's walking bridge. Details on the 18-month major renovation. Prime News continues right now.
You're watching Prime News at 7. This is the place for the Tennessee Valley and North Georgia's only live local news at 7.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kay Blevins. Welcome back to Prime News. As March Madness approaches, sports fans and bettors alike are gearing up for one of the biggest events in the sports calendar. News 12's Robert Hanley has the tips on how to sports bet responsibly.
With the rise of legalized sports betting, industry leaders are emphasizing the need for responsible gaming, especially during this high-stakes tournament. With March Madness set to drive another surge in betting activity, experts and industry leaders are reinforcing responsible gaming efforts. The NCAA tournament coincides with Problem Gambling Awareness Month, making it a crucial time to highlight available resources and encourage safe betting. We spoke to Lori Kalani, Chief Responsible Gaming Officer for DraftKings, to tell us more.
We believe that responsible gaming is for everybody. It's not just for people who think they may need it. Everybody should play responsibly, just like we all drive safely. And so we are having those conversations with every player, making sure that we have resources and tools.
Last year alone, Americans wagered a staggering $148 billion on sports, marking a significant rise in the industry. The expansion of legalized betting has also led to record-breaking revenues, with U.S. sportsbooks generating $13.71 billion in 2024 alone. Regulated operators are stepping up efforts by providing tools to help bettors set limits on deposits, time, and wagers. National campaigns and increased funding are also being allocated to support responsible gaming efforts and education.
March Madness is a super exciting time. Lots of games, lots of action, day over day over day, much different than something like the Super Bowl. So just take a deep breath and really start out with giving a little thought on how much it is you want to spend over the course of the tournament, and stick to that budget.
As sports betting continues to grow, the message is clear. Play responsibly, know your limits, don't chase losses, and take advantage of the tools designed to keep gaming fun and safe. Reporting in Chattanooga, I'm Robert Hanley, News 12.
Thank you, Robert. For those participating in sports betting this March Madness, experts urge responsible gaming practices. Other news tonight, a recent Tennessee Supreme Court ruling could have an effect on who hears your next case. The ruling stems from an election controversy in Lenoir City outside of Knoxville. Judge Gregory Harrison won an election to be the municipal judge of that town in 2022. However, he does not live in Lenoir City, and the court ruled that he could no longer serve as its judge. Questions have been raised about the residency status of several judges here in Hamilton County. This includes the judges of Red Bank, East Ridge, and Collegedale. The city manager of Red Bank, Martin Granum, told News 12 while their municipal judge lives outside the city limits, their city charter states their judge only has to live within the county.
He has been elected and re-elected several times to this position. He's served the community of Red Bank fabulously for years now, and The issue really isn't so much the municipal courtship, it's the fact that as a municipal court we have concurrent jurisdiction, which means we can also hear state crimes in our municipal court. And that's really the issue that sets us apart.
Granum says these towns have been working with each other to figure out how to proceed forward on this issue. A controversial bill being advanced by a Hamilton County lawmaker is continuing to receive pushback. Senate Bill 836, sponsored by Senator Bo Watson, would give local schools the option to not enroll students if they are undocumented. He argues that this is necessary because of rising attendance and tighter budgets across the state. However, opponents of the bill feel that it is discriminatory against the students. Several of them went to Senator Watson's church over the weekend to hand out flyers branded as prayer requests. They urged his fellow parishioners to oppose the legislation.
I don't feel that children, as a mother personally, should be told that their education doesn't matter, that their futures don't matter. And I could not even begin to fathom coming home and telling my child that they're no longer welcome at their school, that they no longer matter to the state of Tennessee because of where they were born.
3 no's.
The bill will be heard by committees in both the Tennessee House and Senate this week. Walker County voters will decide tomorrow on the continuation of a 1% sales tax that funds school improvements. This east-flossed went in place in 1997. It helps cover school facility upgrades, among other key projects. Unlike capital funds from the state, which only cover certain expenses, local schools rely on east-floss to fill the funding gap. If approved, the tax would continue supporting these projects without raising property taxes. About 65% of the revenue from Walker County residents, while 35% is generated by visitors and non-residents. Supporters say it's critical for maintaining school infrastructure, while opponents question spending priorities. Day one of construction is underway for the Walnut Street Bridge. The bridge will be closed for around 18 months as crews make repairs. One of the many reasons they are renovating the bridge is due to areas of rust wood missing, bad lighting at night, and holes in the boards there. Community members express their disappointment on how long it will take to have the bridge back.
It's such a wonderful attraction that I'm really going to miss it. I'm emotional about it. I was on the bridge last night with a lot of people that were there. It got really, really windy, but just listening to the singer that was there, Matt Hicks, and listening to him playing his music, it just really made me tear up.
Right now, there's a new open lane on Veterans Bridge, the alternative route people are taking while the construction takes place. Austin, a lot of folks got out and enjoyed last night's weather. It was a little windy, but they got to walk the bridge one last time before it's going to be closed up for 18 months.
Saw a lot of pictures on Reddit and other social media as well, so nice to see a lot of folks out there enjoying the bridge, but it will be back. It's just going to take a while and some much needed upgrades to that. Golden hour sunshine from the Chattanooga Zoo camp camera looking back toward I-24 on the ridge. Traffic moving along with very cool conditions. Not quite as warm as it was a couple of days ago. We'll be warming up tomorrow before a bit of a cool down once again. Chattanooga Allergy Clinic report showing very low tree and mold possibilities out there. And again, air quality index in the green at 37, so looking good for right now. 40s into the higher elevations of North Carolina, 50s and a few lower 60s showing up across much of the rest of the region. The warmer air is going to be on its way back, and then a cool down as our next storm system arrives. This one way up into the Dakotas for the time being, but it will be heading our direction as we go toward Wednesday night into Thursday. Won't need any rain protection as you head out the door tonight for dinner and a show, so looking pretty good there. If this weekend has convinced you now's the time to become a Skywarn spotter, we've got plenty of opportunities coming up. In-person training, we'll have that for you in just a bit on Prime News.
Also straight ahead on Prime News, the latest on a missing student in the Dominican Republic. Details on surveillance video and the last person investigators believe she was seen with. But first, we take you to Alabama to survey storm damage from last weekend's severe weather. Stay with us. We'll be right back. You're watching News 12.
Join us for Let's Chat with Chip Chapman and Amelia Greer. Focusing on lifestyle and entertainment, they'll bring you smart shopping tips, community events, and the latest trends. Watch Let's Chat Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. on News 12.
Here's some words to describe Jack's $6 dinner deals. Southern, hearty, tasty, savory, stupendous. Not really a word, but you get the idea. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Make new memories each time you visit and find your joy at the Tennessee Aquarium.
The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. Through your union, revolution, and the hope that you provide.
Hamilton in Chattanooga at Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Auditorium from April 22nd to May 4th. Get tickets at TivoliChattanooga.com.
At Chattanooga College MDTC, your educational journey is personalized and flexible. Choose from hybrid and online programs that fit seamlessly into your life. With us, your path is guided with care and expertise. We are here to fuel your success and equip you with the skills to excel in your field. Gain the skills needed to excel with hands-on learning in our modern facilities. Our strong partnerships with local healthcare providers enrich your learning with real-world clinical experiences. Start your journey at Chattanooga College and become a leader in healthcare. ChattanoogaCollege.edu, where a small school makes a big difference.
Jack's believes a value meal should value your appetite. So check out our $6 dinner deals. Pick from one of 4 hearty Southern favorites and get 2 sides and a biscuit for just $6. That's a whole lot for a whole little. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Help decide the area's outstanding businesses in the News 12 Viewers' Choice Awards. Vote for your favorite restaurants, shops, and services as we celebrate the finest in the Tennessee Valley and North Georgia with the Viewers' Choice Awards on WDEF.com. Prime News at 7. This is the place for the Tennessee Valley and North Georgia's only live local news at 7.
Welcome back, everyone. The powerful storm that unleashed multiple tornadoes across the southern U.S. over the weekend is moving into the Atlantic Ocean. But its deadly and destructive aftermath may be felt as many survivors feel it for many years to come. But at least 42 people died in that storm-related incidents, according to officials. The grim task of sifting through what's left of the homes and businesses and communities is just getting started. Michael Yoshida has more from Alabama.
It's like it's not real, you know?
But this is the unbelievable aftermath for thousands of people across multiple states in the Gulf region and southeastern U.S. today. The weekend outbreak saw about 80 twisters reported and dozens confirmed. Some as high as EF4s as tracked by the National Weather Service, leveling homes and businesses as they ripped through communities. Dejan Lane rode out the storm with others in his Tylertown, Mississippi home.
Man, that's a tornado. My God.
As did Tiffany Reed of Plantersville, Alabama, though she lost her grandmother, who was found less than a mile away in mobile home debris.
You hear about these storms and then you don't really put the feelings behind it until it hits home.
The death toll is in the dozens and rising. Fatalities confirmed by authorities this morning. Add North Carolina to a list that also includes Kansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri, where the most deaths have been recorded so far.
It's just like what you hear about. It sounds like a freight train coming down the road.
This Winterboro, Alabama church, like many others in the storm's wake, are harnessing volunteer effort to jumpstart recovery.
We've got crews out right now from other churches. Disaster relief teams are here in force.
Remnants of the once powerful storm are now moving off the northeast coast, leaving behind a mark that will be felt by many for years to come.
The cleanup after those storms is just absolutely awesome to contemplate about what needs to be done, but it does bring out the best in neighbors. We have another storm system on approach. This one could give us some strong weather as we go toward Wednesday and Thursday. And then farther off in the future, a new storm system over the Gulf of Alaska might be giving us some problems into the weekend. So that's not just one, but two possibilities of severe weather in our not too distant future. That forecast coming up next on Prime News at 7.
Tickets are on sale now at TivoliChattanooga.com.
When our numbers guy Frank goes on vacation, the deals on the most affordable German-engineered car brand in America get even better.
He's coming back!
Hop in during Volkswagen Deal Days. The deals are in while Frank is out. Get up to a $2,500 customer bonus on select new 2025 models during Volkswagen Deal Days.
What will you find at E.F. Brandon Furniture? Solid wood bedrooms and dining rooms, custom sofas and sectionals, including American-made leather, and talented interior designers ready to help you achieve that perfect look. E.F. Brannon, committed to quality home furnishings and exceptional value, with brands that are both beautiful and durable. A room full or a house full, all at 25% off. E.F. Brannon Furniture, Highway 153 across from Northgate. Family owned since 1988.
What do all these people have in common? They found their unclaimed property on claimittn.gov. You too could have some missing money. It's simple to search the online database and takes just a few minutes to file a claim. Go to claimittn.gov and start your search today.
It's so easy and it's free. It didn't cost anything. Minimum amount of investment in time. It's a nice reward.
Chevy makes affordable vehicles that help you enjoy life. Get more for less in the Chevy Trax. Maximize every mile in the all-electric Equinox. And power through with the capable Colorado. Enjoy endless possibilities and your new Chevy. Qualified lessees can get this Equinox EV for around $319 a month. Plus, current eligible Costco members can get up to $12.50 member-only incentive.
Are on sale now at TivoliChattanooga.com.
Closed captioning by Johnson Audiology. Professional, affordable, local. From the EPB Fiber Optics Weather Center, your News 12 AccuWeather forecast.
Yes, we just got done with one round of severe weather, and yes, there are a couple more heading our way. Not as bad as this weekend. More on that in just a little bit. Walking the dog tonight, waiting until later. It's going to be a little bit more on the chilly side out there. Thanks to Jenny Pardue from Ringgold for a view of Pablo outside and soaking up the sun. Solar-powered pupper for tonight on the dog walking forecast. Go to submit your pictures at WDEF.com/dogwalk. Beautiful view from downtown on the Bailey's Heating and Air camera, and showing again some beautiful conditions out and about. A little bit on the brisk side. Temperatures back in the 50s. Not seeing as warm as it has been, but we'll be getting back to that as we get into tomorrow with some very mild temperatures. Offshore flow, high pressure blocking anything from moving up this direction, which means our next storm system will be relatively moisture starved as it moves our way. There will be some moisture for showers and thunderstorms Wednesday night into Thursday, and then our next storm system getting organized across the Gulf of Alaska. That'll be heading our way as we get into this weekend for not just one, but two possibilities of severe weather heading our way. Not for tonight and not for tomorrow, but as we go toward Wednesday, again through the early afternoon and evening hours, could be a marginal threat of severe weather knocking on our door to the west. Primary threat will be up around Indianapolis and Chicago. A slight risk there. Will be again a marginal threat. That's about a 1 out of 5, not even close to the severe weather threat of a high risk from what we saw this weekend. And then on Sunday, another threat. It's a little bit more ill-defined because because it's so far out in the future, but there is the potential of some more severe weather coming our direction as we go into Sunday. Tomorrow morning, not seeing any rain, but it will be chilly for the kids heading off to the bus stop. Very mild on the way home for those schools that do not have spring break this week. If this weekend finally convinced you that now is the time to become a Skywarn spotter to help out your community, there are numerous meetings available coming up, including one this Thursday, Bradley County, Tennessee at Walker Valley High School. That'll be at 6 p.m. And more information from the National Weather Service in Morristown. Marion County, you're about a week after that. DeKalb, Jackson County, Alabama after that. And Catoosa County, Georgia, one available there from the National Weather Service at Peachtree City. 3-day forecast next on News 12.
Kickstart your career. Go to WDEF.com/jobs for more information.
Post-sunset, beautiful glow from the Plainview outdoor advertising camera at Lee Point, and looking at some dry conditions into tomorrow with some much more mild temperatures into the next couple of days. Then this next system plows on through. Rainfall chances and thunderstorms will be minimal, but again, that threat of severe weather will exist even though it's minimal out there. Something to pay attention to. Numbers go from the mid to upper 70s on Wednesday. Behind this next storm system, a very big drop in temperatures, some 25 degrees cooler as we head toward Thursday. Too warm for anything in the way of winter weather out there, which is still possible at this time of the year, but not seeing anything like that. After that, on Sunday, could be looking at another potential of severe weather. We'll have more on your 7-day forecast coming up on News 12.
Also straight ahead on Prime News, we have an update tonight on a missing 20-year-old that disappeared in the Dominican Republic. We've got the details with Andrew Harrison next on Prime News at 7.
Fish delish, fish delish. Crab cakes or shrimp or fish delish. Get pups and a side, each $5.99. Oh yeah. Captain D's fish delish.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
This event is so big, it has something in it for everyone.
For power people, all electric, hybrid, or gas.
For towing people, Pro Trailer Backup Assist.
And Pro Power Onboard for tailgating people.
No wonder Ford F-Series are the best-selling trucks in America for 48 straight years.
Get up to $11,250 in total savings or $3.9 for 60, plus up to $8,750 in total savings on select F-150s.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Awesome.
I like it. I love it.
Get 4.99 APR financing on a new 25 Corolla or all-hybrid Camry. Lease a Corolla from $239 a month or Camry from $299 a month.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Thinking of updating my kitchen?
Yeah?
Yes. This year, we are finally updating our kitchen. Doing subway tile and an ivory or eggshell. Cream, maybe bone. Don't get me started on quartz. Big island. You ever heard of a waterfall counter?
For everyone who talks about doing that thing,
over there,
but never does that thing,
sweet little breakfast nook.
Chase has financial guidance.
See how you can start saving to make this happen. Really?
Really?
Really.
At home or in
You
person.
could also check out a Chase Money Skills workshop.
That's guidance from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
All law firms are not the same. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Your place for News 12 weather on G93. Your place for News 12 weather on Power 94.
U.S. and Dominican Republic investigators continue to come up empty in their search for a student who disappeared on spring break. Manuel Bojorquez is in Punta Cana with the very latest on the American linked to the missing woman.
the last person investigators believe Sudiksha Kananki was seen with, 22-year-old Joshua Ribb, told U.S. investigators he is not certain if Kananki got out of the water in the early hours of March 6th after they were both overtaken by a wave. Surveillance video shows Kananki at the Rio Republica Resort's bar before she and a group of people, including Ribb, walked toward the beach. At one point, Kananki and Ribb walk with their arms around each other. Video shows the others return to the hotel while Kananki and Ribb stayed behind. He told police that's when they were swept into the sea by a large wave and struggled against the water. He believed Kananki was out of the ocean, but is not 100% sure. Investigators are looking into all possibilities of what could have happened to the 20-year-old, including an accidental drowning or foul play. This remains a missing person case, not a criminal investigation. In a statement, Ribb's family says they hope that Kananki is found as soon as possible, adding, quote, "We trust that the investigation will be conducted with transparency and justice." Manuel Bojorquez, CBS News, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic.
Thank you, Manuel. So many prayers are going up. That is a look at some of your international headlines. We're another check of your forecast with Chief Meteorologist Austin Onick. After the break, you are watching Prime News.
Whoa.
Make new memories each time you visit and find your joy at the Tennessee Aquarium.
Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event to save on an award-winning new Nissan like Kicks, J.D. Power's most dependable small SUV, Sentra, a Consumer Reports top pick, and Rogue, a Consumer Guide Best Buy 11 years in a row. All for under $30,000 at the Nissan Now sales event. Now get a low $209 per month lease or get up to $1,250 total savings on the 2025 Nissan Sentra.
Welcome back, everyone. Something surprising happened at the finish line of the Los Angeles Marathon on Sunday. An American came in first place. Matt Richmond of Illinois became the first American to win the race in 31 years. His time was 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 56 seconds. Could you do it, Austin?
No.
I couldn't do it as well.
No.
The former Montana State University star crossed the finish line nearly 3 minutes before the runner-up. That's a lot of time, folks, in running. An American runner last won the race in 1994, placing first most of the time since then, but Richmond says Sunday's race was only his second marathon. Can you imagine? Only his second marathon, Austin. Unbelievable.
I'll cheer him on from the couch, but that's as far as I'm going.
Also, we want to tell you about this, folks. Saving money is the name of the game these days, and you can save big with big deals on WDEF.com. News 12 has teamed up with some of your favorite local businesses, and we're talking discounts of up to 50%. New deals are dropping each and every day. We want you to head over to WDEF.com and click on the Big Deals button and get ready to save big. I always like getting a good deal, Austin.
If that involves like a banana split, I haven't had a good one of those and I don't know how long, and I could definitely use one of that. Not to mention my cinnamon roll level is a little bit low, so hopefully that's on there as well.
We'll have to go check it out tonight.
A little bit on the peckish side for right now, you might say. Again, for severe weather purposes, if you would like to volunteer, there are plenty of opportunities coming up in the next several days and weeks. If you'd like to take the course online, we'll have that information for you coming up a little bit later on. But Bradley County, Tennessee, your opportunity is this Thursday, and Marion County, Tennessee will be coming up next Thursday, as well as DeKalb and Jackson counties in Alabama. Few clouds, but otherwise mainly clear skies and much milder tomorrow, mid to upper 70s as we head toward Wednesday. Marginal threat of severe weather and then colder afterwards with highs in the lower 50s by Thursday. Warming up for our next round of showers and thunderstorms Saturday into Sunday, and then again on Monday, and we could see some severe weather out of that by the time we hit the early Sunday morning hours. A lot can change between now and then, so please stay weather aware and keep it tuned to News 12.
We are so thankful that you kept us up to date all weekend long. Thank you for all you do, Austin.
It was a team effort. Everybody here did a great job.
And Chip as well.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
he is.
Let's do this.
Lease a new Corolla from $239 a month or get 4.99 APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
Remember to book your vote for Center Med Spa in News 12's 2025 Viewers' Choice Awards, where beauty and wellness begins with you. Visit WDEF.com to vote Center Med Spa for Best Medical Spa.
Every day you wake up and drive to the factory, construction site, or that office that you call your job. You always provide a hard day's work for your employer, and then unexpectedly, you are injured on the job. We've seen this all too often. But do not worry. If you are suffering from any type of on-the-job injury, give us a call. We have been representing injured workers for over 30 years, and we can help you. At Wedemark Keith, it's more to us. It's personal.
At Chattanooga College MDTC, your educational journey is personalized and flexible. Choose from hybrid and online programs that fit seamlessly into your life. With us, your path is guided with care and expertise. We are here to fuel your success and equip you with the skills to excel in your field. Gain the skills needed to excel with hands-on learning in our modern facilities. Our strong partnerships with local healthcare providers enrich your learning with real-world clinical experiences. Start your journey at Chattanooga College and become a leader in healthcare. ChattanoogaCollege.edu, where a small school makes a big difference.
From breaking news to all the day's events, stay connected with News 12 online at WDEF.com, news and weather apps, and on social media. This is the place for local news.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Love it.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Lease a new Camry from $299 a month or get 4.99